All right, guys. They want to know, how do we get into character? I guess if anyone has like an actual specific thing.
I do.
No.
I think only me and you probably have this.
I do that by profusely insulting everyone. But I make sure it's funny so no one feels gonna hurt most of the time. Then I finally start singling out Marquise, and then I walk away from the group and get prepared for my scene.
Like, if I'm already friends with that person, I try to channel that kind of dynamic that we already have into the situation. If this is silly, like, you gotta actually believe you're in it, really.
Yeah.
That was my problem. I was like, oh, I know I'm being filmed. Let's act awkward.
It's like,
That's the biggest struggle with acting.
it's like when you know that you're all here for a serious thing, you're really into it. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. You just kind of like letting yourself go and be that character in front of somebody else is easier to do. I know.
Like I said, I
that's
think
kind of
that
thing, yeah.
we created our own characters, so it's easy to do that.
Well, to be fair, Brian was like a last minute switch from Sephiroth because they had decided to kill Sephiroth off. So I don't really know. Lewis actually chose Brian for me because I wanted to do a character from G Gundam, but I didn't have a gun. So
Also, they're like old school, like
Stop motion.
old school lines. Me and EJ really would spend hangout days studying like our characters and like trying to get their own how Luffy acts. We would like analyze that, or how Brian acts, analyze that, and try to mix that with our own performance. That we were like being true to the character and ourselves at the same time, so that you would be able to kind of see the homage to the character while at the same time seeing something new with us doing it.
What's it like being
when we
you?
tried this, I had no idea about acting. I was just only some years of experience being in front of people, especially at schools, being a teacher, substitute teacher. So I was thinking, maybe I do have an advantage doing these things. So, but then I just had to learn, just like anybody else, kind of like, because I was thinking at first, okay, what's it like being in front of the camera? What are we gonna do? What am I gonna say? Am I gonna learn all the lines? Am I gonna act like the director wants me to? So kind of like those things came to mind at first, but then I was thinking, hey, don't put all those questions and just learn as experience comes by.
All right, guys. So, what did it feel like your first time on the show? This is more on you guys.
I just said it. It was super awkward. Oh my god. I remember going into full costume because I saw you in your Sora costume. I'm like, I need to wear my costume.
That mess.
And I just felt really stupid because nobody else was wearing a costume. So
I had a costume.
you had a jacket.
It morphed from being like the exact costume to being like a costume that fits that character, and not just like, hey, I'm wearing the exact thing Sora wore.
I think
and like EJ started that trend. That's why we changed it over to that.
for me, I think because I was a bad guy, it felt empowering because I could just be like, I don't know, I could just be like, I'm like an evil villain and you have to listen to everything that I say or I'm gonna destroy you. And I had never felt that kind of
Rush.
in my
Yes.
Like, aren't you a
before.
teenage girl?
But it was still like I had a little bit of anxiety, especially in the battle scenes because I didn't want to hit nobody.
I think I acted out my emo phase.
That's probably where the anxiety came from.
That was the other thing. I was so afraid to hurt somebody.
Yeah, I was terrified.
Wait for to hurt you, so we can get over that.
I just want to point this out. I apologize to everyone that's ever been in an actual fight scene with me because I have never once given a damn about your well-being.
Why? It's fun. Just me.
But also, well, no, we didn't have insurance.
Oh, yeah.
We tried to fix Tyler. We made that worse.
We blame
Well,
Lewis
did
too.
we make that worse? Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, so first time film.
First time for me for this show, bro, that was the most stupidest combination of anxious and nervous. Because I was nervous that if I hurt this kid, it's on camera. And I ain't got no way to get out of it. And I was anxious because I could hurt this kid. I was a very aggro young man. Marquise.
What was your first time like?
Dry.
Me and Mr. S.
And I'm not talking like when we used to be in the school and film shit there.
me and Mr. Aaron started the show, and so like realistically, it was like legit just us only in the show. So it was us passing the camera back and forth. But yeah, like so I guess it was hard getting out of that kind of like 4Kids attitude of speaking in a way. Where like you make fun of it for saying like this sounds corny, but when you have to actually do that and be a character and not just talk, it is kind of a thing where you have to be like, okay, I have to be comfortable enough that I'm being myself without it being like I'm trying to be too hard like this thing. So it's like I'm not being like stereotype badass. I'm just being me if I was badass. I guess. So yeah, I feel like that was like a learning curve throughout the show. But yeah, I guess my first time was just kind of me getting through that and being weird. But ultimately, I think I got through it because like it's just fun doing the show with everybody, just hanging out and having that kind of comfortable, I guess.
It
attitude.
took forever for us to film. 5 minutes.
It still does.
This whole questionnaire is literally only been like 2-3 minutes.
Exactly.
That's the other struggle that I saw within this show is that because we knew each other so well, it was really hard to film even a few minutes. Because we'll start a scene and then be like, okay, cut, because someone would laugh or fall down.
And yet somehow that would like
that.
almost bring out the best scenes too.
Yeah.
I remember how long the meetings we had on Saturdays used to last.
I
Maybe
know.
sometimes even up to
Like-
5 p.m.
Like we would start around 9 and like get done at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it used to take me an hour to get here, like an hour and 20 minutes to get
At
here.
least
takes
we're
me
wasting
an hour
your day
and a
there.
half.
I think we like
You're all
traded
day.
positions in that because like I live in a whole other city now and it takes me an hour to get here.
First
It was
filming.
very Soul Calibur. You! The chosen fighter with the Keyblade has come to fight.
What's your style?
First filming. Well, I didn't know what to expect. Like I just said some moments ago, so it was a new experience because just like I said before, I was just used to be in front of students, and I mean that's what I still do. I get to work at schools, I get to talk to people, and if I see somebody who is into anime, hey, or if I see playing like some Dragon Ball on their smartphones, I get to talk about anime and all that. But back then, first thing I was nervous at first because I didn't know what to expect, but I was thinking like some point on my mind told me, just let's go and let's try it instead of keep thinking and being nervous, just go for it.
Mine was awful because I didn't watch anime at all.
That's true.
So,
That's right.
so we get there to go do my fight scene with Marquise and Justin, and I'm clueless to everything that they do, so it's just like, oh, they tried to kick me. I'm going to go ahead and catch that. But I realized, oh, right, he didn't put the effects in or anything yet, so this leg is supposed to be on fire, and I'm just catching it. Like it's no big deal.
Yeah, and so we ended up just making it part of his character.
We just made me overpowered because of my ignorance to anime. So the joke is, like, as long as I don't know what you're doing, it has absolutely no effect on me. So stupidity is my power. That was the joke we came up with. That's not true.
It
But
worked.
It's a very behind the scenes. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a joke that you all know now.
it's just like, so he said,
Like, whoa, he got a fucking lightning blade.
he said
Yeah.
Chidori. Am I not supposed to catch
What's a
the
lightning
Chidori?
blade?
Like you're touching pure electricity. Oh,
Your world building right there.
yeah. I'm a dumb guy. My worldview's limited.
Alright, guys, so, did you guys ever experience any crazy moments from the show during conventions?
Once.
Yo,
One time for me.
Oh!
Breathe! What do you have for us?
You have it this time. What?
Oh! Is that the girl?
you gonna stop laughing and tell the story?
Kyrie?
Oh! Hey!
I hope you watch it, girl. I hope you watch it. We miss you. We do.
That's mine. Next.
This sounds like something I forgot, but it also sounds familiar. Please explain.
I think it was around season 4 of the show.
It wasn't that late.
It was because I remember her,
It was
and
at
when
the
she
end of
first started
season
coming
3,
around.
We hadn't started season 4.
Yeah, okay.
He just made the website and everything, and she was on there like all of the time.
And there was somebody who was reading this show from the plot, just thinking that like me and Bree were like they were shipping us before it was even happening. even though we were going toward Justin. So this girl was a very big fan of mine in the show and was not privy or happy with the fact that like me and Bree had any scenes together. So she would almost make death threats to Bree.
Like,
Something like
hey,
that, I guess.
keep your hands off him. It's like, I wasn't anywhere near him. I wasn't even in that episode.
But apparently she was there at MegaCon, but I never saw her.
Yeah.
But
She
anyway,
hot?
Like she kept saying that like she was there. We never actually found her, so we don't know.
I don't know.
Say,
Maybe it's a good thing.
I think so. He probably died.
I would say.
But every Kyrie that I saw. Anyway, alright, go ahead.
I would say the craziest thing to happen to me at a convention because of the show was if you go to a convention I'm at, you're gonna find me in the gaming lounge, plain and simple. But of course I'm playing Tekken. And unbeknownst to me, I have a fan sit next to me and go, I'm so glad I could play you. I'm not caring, I just want the match to go. I'm trying to rack up that point, show everybody I'm dominant. And this girl proceeds to lay an ass whooping on me. That till this day, if I see her, I'm not playing against her anymore. And then she kind of rubbed it in my face. She's like, I thought you were the real Brian. And she just left.
Damn.
It's only happened once, but we had Japanese fans. That one time, remember?
That was my
Yes.
also my one time.
Yeah.
Tell him.
So like, I think it was the start of when we were born, because Chloe just kept doing the show and she was with us in that picture. But like we were walking around MegaCon and like Japanese fans actually stopped us and say, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They was like, Marquise, Brian.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck? Because we weren't used to people looking for us. Like, we all hoped it, and we knew you guys were there, but we know you guys are also everywhere. So we
Yeah, but
never
like it was like
expected-
legit fans from Japan. That was kind of cool. But
That's like one picture that we still have, like
Yeah.
where I don't have my mask on, but I was in clothing.
Wait, was I in
So-
the picture?
it was
Yeah, you were there.
It was me, you, Chloe, and Sarah, I think.
You gotta show me the picture. I don't remember the picture, but I remember meeting it.
Yeah.
It's on your
We have
face.
now like because of Facebook fans in Japan, I've seen some likes from people from Japan.
Yeah. So we're leading into the last question, which is I guess hopefully no, but like, have you guys ever faced backlash, you know, from fans, you know,
Yes.
doing the show? You want to talk about it? I think they mean because you know we're black.
Oh, we can't say about those?
Well, look, I think they're going in that direction. It's like,
Oh.
hey, you guys ever faced backlash for being a black star in the show?
Oh yeah, I've had people come on my personal YouTube channel and go be like, "Why Brian's white? Why are you playing him? Why aren't you playing Bruce?" And because Bruce has a really boring backstory, that's why I'm not playing Bruce. But at that, I guess family situations, not understanding what
I
it
mean,
is.
it just kind of goes with the territory on YouTube. Like, there's gonna be trolls. So, but yeah,
Oh, and Kyrie yelling at me for beating on you so much.
yeah, that happened.
Hi, Kyrie, I miss you.
That's all the questions. Any last words for the fans?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup.
I got nothing.
10 years, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
You know,